Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Sunday. It is January 19th, 2020. So before we get into the topic of this video, I'm going to let you know I will be live streaming tonight at 8 o'clock. I will be talking about the Virginia gun rally, which is happening tomorrow. Okay, we're going to talk about that. So anticipate interruptions in the feed tonight. I absolutely would not be surprised if they screw with it like they have in other videos that I've done. If that happens, just be patient, wait. I will be back on as soon as I possibly can be. Okay, so we are going to be talking about the rally down in Virginia, what's going on, my thoughts on it, the whole thing, you know, what's going to be happening, and what to watch out for and what to be prepared for. Okay, so we will be discussing that tonight in the live stream. And again, I'm going to put that in the title so everybody's going to know exactly what we're going to be talking about. It's going to be the Virginia Gun Rally is going to be the title. They will demonetize this video, I guarantee it 100%. It's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. It's one that they're not going to give it back to. Okay, so, but I still think it's something that needs to be discussed. It needs to be talked about. So we're going to discuss that tonight in my live stream. And again, if the stream gets interrupted, all right, which won't shock me if it does, just be patient. I'll get back online as soon as I possibly can. All right, so look for that tonight. We're going to be discussing that. Looking forward to hearing your feedback on that topic and what you guys have to say and what you guys have to think as well. I think it's a very important thing and it needs to be discussed. Okay, so we will be discussing that tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, on my live stream. So look for that. I will get that set up when I'm putting this video up. I will set up that live stream and we will be talking about that tonight. Okay, so let's get into the topic of this video. So first of all, I want to read you guys something here, so hold on a second. So what we're going to talk about here first, okay, we're going to talk about the government using anti-hoarding laws to keep your food, water, and your supplies. Okay, so we're going to go back first to April 5th, 1933, with the desperate nation in the throes of the Great Depression. President Franklin Delano Roosevelt signed Executive Order 6102, forbidding the hoarding of gold coin, gold bullion, and gold certificates within the continental United States. The effect of the order, in conjunction with the state statute under which it was issued, was to criminalize the possession of monetary gold by any individual, partnership, association, or corporation at the time when America was desperate to rein in lost wealth. All right. So the order was issued to allow the Federal Reserve to bypass restrictions contained in the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 regarding the amount of gold reserves it had to retain in relation to the amount of Federal Reserve notes, dollars, it was creating. So now we're going to fast forward. So this is they put that in there so that you could not have a whole bunch of gold and stuff like that back then. Now we're going to fast forward to 1994. Then President Bill Clinton issued an executive order that combined the number of laws that would take effect in the event of martial law were declared. So now, martial law would have to be declared for these things to happen. Okay, Executive Order 10998 permits the federal government to seize hoarded food supplies from both the public and private holders. Okay, so what does that mean? Okay, so some people feel that the federal government does not have the right to confiscate stored food in the event of a national emergency where to access to food is limited. All right. Now, the thing is, what is that executive order allowing? That executive order is allowing the government to say, all right, you as the individual, you prepper, you off-gridder, who is prepared for that emergency, who has made the sacrifices and have stocked up food and supplies and other things that are needed. Here's Mr. A.B. Hi, Mr. A.B. They say that they can come in and take your supplies. Now, to me, that would have to be under martial law. What? Well, hold on. What do you got in your eye? You got stuff in your eye. I know, it's terrible. There. That's better. Good boy. This is one of the babies. They're good cats. But, so, anyway, they have made it so at that time, if the martial law is declared, they can just come in and take your supplies, anything that you have put up. And it doesn't always, and that's just not food. That could be any kind of supplies that you have. They could come in and clean you out in the theory that it's for the greater good. Now, again, I've talked about this many, many times. Talked about not putting all your eggs in one basket, having things in different localities, having things buried, having things put away. This is one of the main reasons why that I say that we need to do that. Okay, people like myself who put themselves out there on YouTube, people know that I am a prepper. People know that I have supplies. Okay, the government agencies also know that I have supplies. So if there is that martial law declared, they could, under their laws, come in here and just take what I have. Now, again, you're going to have to make decisions when the time comes. What are you going to allow and what are you not going to allow? Are you going to just let somebody come in and take your stuff, or are you going to fight back? And that's what people have to make that decision of at that time. But don't ever fool yourself to think that the government is on your side, because they are not on your side. As the individual, they are never going to be on your side. They are all about take, 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 take. Now, with everything that's going on, with everything that's happening, I'm telling you what, it's an interesting dynamic, okay? And I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on this. Do you think that the government has the right to be able to come in and take the stuff that you have, squirreled away for, say, for that rainy day, and then that rainy day comes and they feel like because they did not prepare enough for themselves, that, even your local government could come in and say, yeah, well, we're going to seize your stuff for the greater good. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think that that's going to be an option, in my opinion, of course. So, something to think about, something that you definitely need to prepare for, be ready for, and those type of things. So, that is definitely, when that time comes, what are you going to do? What is your game plan? So, part of preparing, in my opinion, is you prepare for the different contingencies that can happen. Food confiscation is definitely one of those contingencies that we need to prepare for. So if we are prepared for that and we have got things in place and set up and all that type of stuff, it's going to make a big, big difference of what you're going to be able to do and what you're going to not be able to do, what you're going to have and what you are not going to have. If you have some supplies in your domicile and they come in and they confiscate that and you go, yeah, go ahead, take it, whatever, But you have made plans, you've had contingencies, you have other things stashed all over the place so that when they roll out of there, you go dig up a hole and you're good to go. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if they come and confiscate stuff, they're going to confiscate everything. They're not going to leave you with squat. They're not going to care about you, okay? So, as preppers, we need to be thinking ahead. We need to be prepared for those contingencies. The weather outside today, again, we've had snow all day long. We've had some power in here at the homestead as well, so it hasn't been too bad as far as power goes, but I think it's still snowing actually right now as we speak. But it's been a light snow all day. I didn't go anywhere yesterday, just a very, very low-key type of day. So, and today's kind of been the same thing again. I went up and visited a neighbor that just got out of the hospital, but other than that, I haven't really done a thing. I heard the dogs barking outside. I just put them out before I started making this video so that they could get a chance to run around, and now they're acting foolish. So, but got a nice fire going. Fire's kicking off some nice heat, so the house is nice and toasty warm, and so that's what's going on. But I want to hear what you think about this executive order that was put in place in 1994 by then President Bill Clinton, allowing, under martial law, that they can come into private and warehouses as well and confiscate all that food and stuff like that. As you know, the government has bought up a tremendous amount of food. They've bought up a tremendous amount of ammunition. So, what is the end game? What is the end goal? You know, like I said, those of us that prep, we prep for a reason. We prep because we want to be ready for whatever is going to happen. So I think that, you know, when that time comes, you know, being ready, being prepared is going to be, you know, it's going to be the difference between life and death. Again, I urge people not to keep all their eggs in one basket. Spread stuff out if you can. If you have, you know, people that know that you prep, maybe you store some stuff with other people that you know that other people don't know that they prep. If you can bury stuff, do it. Get things buried. Get things hidden. You know, put things away. Oh, here comes Buddy. He went there on the back. He was up on top. So anyway, I want to hear your feedback on this topic, okay? And again, please, please, please join me tonight. I think we're going to have a great discussion. We're going to be talking about the rally that's happening tomorrow in Virginia and the ramifications of it, what's going on, what is being talked about in the media, and, you know, they're running their own little gambit, right? So we're going to be talking about all those things tonight in the live stream. I definitely want to hear your guys' feedback on it. I want to hear what you guys have to say, and like I said, I'm going to share my thoughts on that as well. Again, I know that they're going to demonetize the live stream in a heartbeat, which I don't care. You know, that's not going to hold me back from talking about that topic. But I know that that video will be demonetized, so I probably won't even put it up for monetization at all. I may not. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But you know, I may do it just because and let them demonetize it. I don't care. But again, if there's any interruptions tonight in the live stream, just be patient. I will be back on as soon as I can be. You know, through that 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock hour. I've had it before where I've had 4 or 5 interruptions. It happens. So they don't want you talking about a certain topic. They're going to shut you down. Okay? So we're going to put it right out there right from the very beginning, and we're going to see how it goes as far as the live stream goes. So it should be interesting. But I'm going to be, you know, like I said, I'm putting it out there. We're going to be talking about the rally, the Second Amendment rally down in Virginia. And we're going to, you know, have a discussion about that tonight. I think it's an important topic. I know it needs to be talked about. And like I said, I'm going to go ahead and bite the bullet on the fact that they're going to screw me over, because that's what YouTube does. They don't want the truth talked about. So we'll deal with that as we deal with it, right? So anyway, please join me tonight for that. It should be very, very interesting. It should be fun. I'm looking forward to the feedback and what you guys have to say as well. So it should be very, very interesting. So anyway, that being said, I am going to go ahead and jump off of here. I'm going to get this video uploaded so you guys can see it. And yeah, so like I said, we got the fire going nicely, and it's been a very nice day. So as far as being warm, it's been nice, but it is definitely warmer today outside than yesterday. I think it's in the low 30s today, which is not bad, and so it's a much better day. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you're having a good weekend. Hopefully getting to spend it with time with people that you care about and stuff like that. I think that's important to do that as well. So anyway, guys, remember, we are all in this together. That is important to remember. Everything that happens, it may not affect you directly at the moment, but it does affect you indirectly over time. So everything matters. It really, truly does. Also remember, guys, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important that we tell the people that we care about every single day how we feel. Also remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is you. I got to show you Mr. Buddy real quick. He's my little bitty petite flower, aren't you? Yes. This is the coolest cat. He's my big boy. He's my hunter. He's the main man. Love this freaking cat. Yes, I do. You like being here too. I know you do. He's very, very cool. He's come a long, long way since we got him. He had some issues, but he's good now. Yeah. He's a good boy. This is the cat that likes to drink out of the sink. I have to turn the water on in the sink for him so that he can have his drinks. So, anyway, let me get back to what I was saying as I was signing off. The only one that's going to stop you from being successful in life is you. Nobody else can stop you. Stay positive. Stay away from that negativity, and you will be fine. Life is so short, guys. Enjoy it. Be happy. You know, don't listen to those negative people wanting to keep you down. Follow your heart, follow your dreams, follow your goals. All right? There's nothing wrong with that. You're heavy. I'm going to have to put you down. Okay? Alright. So, anyway, guys, have a great day. I will see you tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time for the live stream. Alright? Join us then. I will see you all later. Prepper Nurse 1 out for now.